Hello everybody and welcome to this channel. My name is Jackson and I'm a targeted individual for the past 20 years and I'm from Namibia. I'm 46 years of age. In this video I'll continue as usual. I'm talking about the cyber torture and the electronic harassment, which is the crime against humanity with the aid of imaging technology, in the areas of biotech, nanotech, neurotechnology, and robotic, and all those technology that have been used that have capability of computer brain interface, that have a capability of imaging human brain, through the login onto a computer, a laptop, or a smartphone. It's this technology that is being misused by criminals who tend to use this kind of technology to harass innocent people in the community. But for today, I will still talk about gangstalking. Gangstalking is another method that the torturer or the perpetrator use against the targeted individuals. In this case, they are victims. Gangstalking is when a victim is isolated, from the rest, from the people in the community, whereby by certain people, using false accusation, to judge somebody as undesirable in the community, that somebody is not fit to be protected, by the law, or for his rights, not to be respected in the community. In gangstalking, mostly they use the remote neural monitor. I think I've already discussed. Everybody knows what a remote neural monitor is by now, whereby they log in into their personal devices, which might be a smartphone, and or whether a computer or a laptop, where they log in and access or evade the privacy of their victim, and through this technology they are able to broadcast weights or to induce weights, to the victim and the surrounding, where they carry on, the campaign or the story of humiliating the victim, through shaming them, embarrassing them in public, sharing indecent issues or embarrassing, confidential stories with the public. That has to involve the victim. This is a method that they use mostly to shame the victim, which by doing that, they know that this thing will induce a psychological pain or anguish, to the victim. That's how they do it, to excite pain or to cause anguish, pain to the victim, that always the victim must feel guilty or must feel bad to be in the community. They regard you undesirable. You must not be in the community, according to their false accusation, that they lay to you. And this kind of method, you find that it can marginalize victims. You know, they become vulnerable to the community. They become marginalized. They become misplaced in some other senses, economically, even socially. You know, anything, just stop working, because you find that most of the victims, they recruit themselves, whereby they start isolating themselves from the rest of the group and the staff, and mostly, that's when these torturers or cyber torturers, you know, so much uh, um, inclined to this, to use this kind of method, because without this, you know, their torture, wouldn't or materialize to anything. So mostly, this is crime against humanity, and it should be condemned all over the world. Um, I'll continue and talk some more things about this gang stalking and other issues. Thank you for watching.